Guys, welcome to another tutorial video. So guys, yesterday was AMVCA and there were lots of lovely outfits and majority of them were A-line outfits with tail, that's mermaid outfits. So I decided to do a tutorial on how to sew a mermaid skirt. So the measurements you need are your waist, hip, and your round leg, then the full length of the skirt, because we are making a skirt. Your waist circumference divided by 4 plus 2-inch allowance. The same thing you do for your hip, and then your round leg is your round leg circumference divided by 4. So now I want to draft this skirt. I'm removing 2 inches on top because of my band. So then that's after removing 2 inches, then I measure the distance between from my waist to my hip. For some people is 8, some 7, some 9. So it depends on your client. So I mark out my hip measurement. Then now I mark out my waist measurement divided by 4 plus 2 inches allowance. Then I mark out my hip measurement too. Then remember, you measure from the waist of your client to the round knee, to the knee point. Most times, most people is 19. Most people do theirs 19, some 18. Depends on your client's preference. So now, most times if you forget to take your client's round knee, what I advise you do is, if your hip measurement divided by 4 is like 5, just minus 1 from it. So instead of marking 5 for the knee part, you mark 4. Just minus 1 inch from it, or 2 inches. That's if you forget to measure your client's round knee. So when we're done with the measurements, I realized that the hip area is it went down too much, so I'm going to modify it, so you don't need to be afraid. This is just a tutorial and illustration. The most important thing is that you get what I'm trying to pass across to you. So you have your waistline, you have your hip line, and then you have your round leg and the full length of your skirt. So now this is how the front of your mermaid skirt is meant to look like so. Can you see I'm shaping it well now? So when you're done shaping it, please remember to notch your round knee area. Then on the side, on the parallel side, you go up by 1 inch and then you just make a little curve just to shape in the sides of your skirt, and you are done. So this is the front of your skirt, of your A-line skirt, of your mermaid skirt, anything you choose to call it. So guys, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, what are you waiting for? Click on the subscription button on my bio and then we're good to go. So guys, this is the front. It's time for us to cut the back. So you get your material and you place your front on top of that material. It's time to cut the back now. So at the center back, you mark out 1 inch for your zip allowance, as you can see. Then you mark out from your waist to your knee circumference. Can you see that line? I've marked it out now. Then from that knee circumference, I'll mark a straight line, a slant line, to give us that A shape. Do you get? I'll mark a slant line like so. So I advise you use like 3 yards of material if you really want a very flowing gown or a very flowing skirt. So now you mark out, after I'm done marking that center front or the back, I'll mark out where the sides of the front stopped, and then I'll create this curve. Can you see how I create it? I'm so sorry this camera didn't get the edge of this stuff. My god, so sorry guys. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So this is how the back is going to So this is how the back is going to look like. Can you see? From that knee part, we created a slant line down. The length we want, how flowing we want our skirt to be. Then we connected it to the side of the front. Why are we connecting it to the side of the front? So that when you're joining it, it will be equal. Now remember, your hip area is not straight. I've said that before. So you have to curve it to make room for your bum bum. So we're done with the back. It's not really much. This is the difference between the front and the back of your mermaid skirt. So this is how we'll cut it. It depends on your material. If you have more material, you create more mermaid look. That's just it. It will be, the effect will be more pronounced. That's just it. More material, more effect. So guys, I'm just tracing out my back from the front, and when I'm done, this is what I'm going to have. The top one is the front and the back one is the back, as you already know. Then we notch your zipper allowance area. So the next thing you're going to do now is the back part. You join it. Can you see the place I pointed? You join your back part. When you're done joining your back part, you add your darts. Can you see? You join your back part like so, that longest part. You add your darts and then you shape your dress. That's, you join the front and the back. Can you see? I know some people will be saying, how can they match? Don't worry, you see it. So I'm done joining the back. This is how the back is going to look like. Can you see how full it's looking? Can you see how full it's looking? So when we're done, we'll now join the back to the front. You see the sides of the front and the back, they are equal. So let me go and join it and come back. So when I'm done, can you see how it's looking? The sides of the front and the back, they are equal after joining it. So when you're done joining it, the next thing you're going to do is fix your band. After fixing your band, you fix your zip and then close the edges. Can you see how the back is looking? Flowing. Can you see? So if you recall, you see that most outfits on the red carpet yesterday, black carpet, majority of them were mermaid skirts. They were looking so lovely. So this is how it's meant to look. So I'm going to put my band and close up the zip area, iron my material, and come back and show you. Guys, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, you are missing a lot. I'm going to drop in tutorials, and if you have any question, you put it on the comment section. I'm always here to reply you and answer your questions. So we're done, guys. This is how the front of the skirt is, and this is how the back of the skirt is, looking very pretty. And you can use this to also sew a gown. Yes, you can use this procedure to also make a gown. The only difference is just to attach the half length. That's just it. So guys, thank you for watching, and remember to click the subscription button. See you on my next tutorial. Bye.